Got your coffee? Everything all right? Well, it's not top quality, but I didn't come here for a comfortable life. I'm still getting my bearings around here. Truly strange experience. One doesn't get used to something like this in a couple of hours. Don't worry, I feel the same. Even after all this time, it's still hard to fathom. Being a captain of yourselves must be challenging. The same could be said for the idea of being responsible for the mental health of myself. I mean, I'm always up for a challenge, but my work comes with certain ethical requirements. Maintaining a professional
What's
distance,
ethics?
not getting engaged emotionally. You know, I'm under supervision. So, maintain a professional distance. What's stopping you? We might be the same genetically, but you'll see that in our heads, we're completely different people. It's the mind you're working with, after all, right? It is. Yeah. I suppose if I detach myself enough from thinking about our similarities, I could actually turn this into an interesting case study. There you go. Okay. So, how are you coping? What? Well, it must be tough with all the hardships and then
You're not supposed to shrink me.
Are you okay, Jan?
What happened to the miner this time? Dude, I don't know. Like, I booted up the game, and he just died instantly. So, I reloaded to the beginning of the previous day, which would have meant replaying, like, a good chunk of time from yesterday's play session. And he died instantly. And I don't know why, because yesterday, you know, he lived the whole day. But now when I reload to yesterday's file, he still just dies immediately. We couldn't figure out what was going on. So it's like, I would have to replay, like, 2+ days? Like an hour or more to try to keep him alive, but so we just decided to accept the loss and keep going. I'm not sure why he suddenly was just chain dying.
Wow, I don't think anyone's asked me that question before. It's very kind of you to care. That's what I'm here for, right? Maybe we can talk about it some other time. I think I'd like you to take care of the others first. Whatever you say, boss. Anyway, thanks for giving me a new outlook on things.
Shrink wants to talk again. Oh, I have a gift for him.
Hey, I found this thing that I took on the mission, and I thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Now would you look at that? My lucky keychain. Yeah, I always have it on me, I guess. Really? Bring back good memories for you too? It does, sure. But I thought you'd like to have it. Why? Because Adam's dad was a therapist? Huh. Figures. Thank you.
Okay. Let's see. Alright, so we've got the call. But we're also, like, super tired right now. Alright, hold on. Where's the call? The call might be life-saving information. Let's take the call, even if we are tired.
Hello?
Jan, Maxwell here.
It's good to hear you. Things are getting more and more tense in here.
Yeah, I know. Lucas told me everything. I set to work at once analyzing the data you sent. I won't lie to you. This condition you discovered is something never seen before. I can confirm what you probably already suspect. It is highly probable that it is induced by accelerated brain tissue development which your alters have undergone. I am very sorry this has happened, but nobody could have predicted it. As I've said before, you're a pioneer, Jan. Unexpected setbacks come with the job.
Being a builder is my job.
It's the job you signed up for. But it's not who you are anymore, is it? Not just who you are. You've crossed the threshold, and now, I suppose, you have to face the trial.
Dude, you are terrible at giving pep talks.
I don't like how that sounds.
It's understandable. Just try to keep an open mind.
What would I have to do?
Prepare a treatment based on biological material from a healthy donor.
Oh, that's me.
Donor of what exactly?
Brain cells.
Oh my god. So we've got to scoop a bit of my brain to save the others? I mean, okay, honestly, I would do it. I would do it. Like, I don't know. Find my, like, knowledge of monkeys and just take that out. I don't need that. You know? Like, this guy was here. His whole crew died around him. Now he's made a new crew and it's dying. I think if I were in that situation and I had to go through that again, chat, I would break. I would just mentally break and just shut down and give up. So, if there's anything to stop that from happening again, I feel like I would.
Great. I volunteer.
That's generous of you, but you can't donate brain tissue.
What? Why not? I'm the only one who's not affected.
Because it would kill you. It's not blood samples we're talking about, but a significant amount of brain tissue from the cortex.
So, how did you want me to get it?
Do we somehow make a healthy clone?
There is only one solution. You have Rapidium, Jan. You have the womb. All you need to do is create a copy of your body, but without applying the branching procedure. By leaving its mind records blank, you will create a being with no awareness, no feelings, no thoughts. A biological vessel, if you will.
So, like a brain dead me?
A tabula rasa.
God dang it, this game is making me trying to, like, decide whether this is right or wrong. So, okay, hold on. Let me try to formulate my thoughts on this. I've never had to think about this before. If the version of me is brain dead and had, like, no awareness and it was just meat, I might be able to accept this. But when he says no thoughts and all, like, if it just has no memories and it's still, like if it's, like, goo goo gaga, like, it's, like, you know, baby, basically, it's, like, pure innocence, like, there's no way.
Doesn't sound very nice. I guess it could work.
It has to work. Just follow the instructions I send you and you can cure your alters with healthy brain tissue very effectively.
Wait, but if Rapidium-induced growth causes this, won't he get sick as well?
It shouldn't. Not if it stays fully sedated. You see, the mutation occurs in the part of the brain responsible for cognitive functions, thinking, learning, remembering. So as long as the vessel's cortex stays inactive, it will remain a clean slate, and its brain tissue will be safe to use.
So, tabula rasa is doomed to die.
Oh, I see what worries you. The possible existence of the human factor some people call the soul. Personally, I prefer the word used by Avicenna, essence. You see, Avicenna made a distinction between essence and existence, which he thought was the domain of the accidental, or, as you would put it, the choices that shape us. Essence, on the other hand, is that core of a being which endures, regardless of any circumstances. For Avicenna, essence proved that there was a God who created us. For me, it's a whole new field of study. Just think about it. What if we looked at this essence just like we look at any other aspect of a human being? Its body, mind, emotions, something that can be scientifically observed, trained, even enhanced. Isn't that exactly what you were doing with your altars, Jan?
I'm not experimenting on them. I'm surviving.
Then carry on doing it. All I'm suggesting is that you look at this empty altar's essence in the same way a sculptor looks at a stone that is too brittle to carve in. There's no logical reason to fear dismissing it. Lucas and I went back to our old research to recreate a piece of code we once discarded. One that allowed for a much more flexible approach to erasing human memories. It can serve you to increase the capabilities of the quantum computer and create a tabula rasa version of yourself.
Upgrade the quantum computer with the use of your banned research, but what about Ally Corp? What about the consequences for me when they find out about all the rules I've broken? A simple builder? I mean, creating my altars is one thing, but this... I could get accused of much bigger violations.
Can I trust you, Jan?
That depends. If I can trust you.
I'm putting a lot at stake for you. Of course you can trust me. Ally Corp doesn't have to know anything. Whatever happens from now on can stay strictly between you and me. I told you that I'd do anything to protect your mission, and I wasn't joking. Follow my instructions, and I'll take care of everything else.
Ally Corp has a big medical department. My ex-wife works there. Are you sure we shouldn't turn to them for help instead of harvesting this biological vessel against the law?
Yes, I'm sure. I told you before, it's better for you and your altars if your wife and her employers stay out of this. You didn't listen then. I hope you'll listen now. It's the only safe way for you. We can do this. Are you with me?
Okay, so this sounds like I could call the wife up and be like, hey, here's the situation. However, that could, okay, I have a solution, so let's say solution A, which is tabula rasa. I could go to her and say, do you have a solution B? But whether she does or not, it makes what we've done so far public, and then we're in big trouble. She might have a more humane solution, but it also could just, make everything worse. But just got back. Biological vessel sounds like cloning. Bodies to harvest them. So they need, to make a cure for what is killing all the altars, they need, brain, a significant amount of brain matter. So right now they're proposing making what's essentially a brain-dead clone of ourselves. So we would make a clone for the sole purpose of killing it. Now, it's supposed to not have any thoughts or feelings or memories or anything. It's supposed to just be meat. But it still, big conversation there. I need to think it through.
This is all very confusing. I need to think it through before I make any decisions.
Of course. I'm sure you'll come to the right conclusion. You're a smart man, Jan Dolsky. Let me just make one thing clear. My goal isn't to undermine Ally Corp's operations. It's not resentment that drives me. Yes, my career was broken because of their short-sightedness, but I'm not seeking revenge. I just believe that I have a much deeper understanding of the full potential of your mission, and the means to execute this potential.
Execute.
All they could
What a
ever
choice
do
of
is
words.
take the rupidium you've found and use it to boost the prices of their shares. I'm sure, maybe a few hungry people would benefit as a side effect, but it would all be temporary, insignificant, an opportunity lost. So, no, I'm not against them. But I know that by withholding some information from them, we can achieve so much more. Just think about it, Jan. Think about how much everything you're going through is really worth. Because to the corporation, you are just an instrument. To me, you are a gift.
Okay. Discuss Maxwell's solution with the scientists. You are exhausted. Alright. Sleep first. Okay. Assignments. Let's see if the botanist will work now. Technician is done with repairs. Workshop. And shrink is not doing anything. Enriched metals. Which gets us metals and organics both. 2 days until a magnetic storm. Scientist is in the kitchen.
Tension is becoming
I have news about a cure.
Hey there. I talked to Maxwell. It looks like he came
Anxiety,
up with
less
a cure
joy.
for your condition. Really? Are you telling me there's hope? Yeah, it's some kind of sophisticated treatment based on healthy brain tissue. Maxwell sent us a formula. Oh. That's ambitious. What do you need me to do? Well, I'll need you to reprogram our quantum computer according to some old piece of code from Maxwell's experiments. He claims it's gonna let us create an awareness-free alter. Awareness-free? The plan is to create a biological vessel from my DNA and extract lots of healthy brain tissue from it. Biological vessel. To produce a healthy mutation.
This guy's all about logic, so I think he's going to be down for this.
So, you're okay with it? It sounds like a promising idea. Why would I not be okay with it?
He doesn't care about this. Let's try this one.
Because these are not corporate instructions. Maxwell is clearly pushing his own agenda here. Don't you find it odd that he's so reluctant to consult Alicorp Medical about our problem? It is slightly unsettling, I admit. Are you thinking of talking to them behind his back? I don't know. Maybe I should talk to Lena again. Look, this situation is starting to be a little too emotionally problematic for me. She's your ex, not mine. You decide whether you want to take the risk. Just remember, Maxwell gave us a viable option. Shouldn't we just proceed instead of complicating things?
Oh, man. Dang it. I was enjoying playing this like it was Oxygen Not Included, and now it's getting all House of Horrors on me. Make a brain-dead meat suit copy of me and harvest it for parts. Or talk to Lena, tell her everything. Might possibly have a freaking execution waiting for me when I get back to Earth and when it goes public. And maybe they can give me a more humane resolution. Maybe. It's not even a sure thing. Yeah, Maxwell sounds like he just wants Jan to continue his research that he isn't allowed to do. I kind of want to... I kind of wish I could ask all the others what they think.
Maybe you're right.
I'm going to see if I can.
I'm overthinking it. Good. Just give me the green light, and I'll start researching that new QC functionality right away. Then we'll take it step by step. Yeah. Okay. Don't worry. We can do this.
Second opinion. What? Research QC hacking. Botanist in the dormitory. Where's the... Okay, this is really confusing. If I look at production in the kitchen, it says I have a feast, right? Oh, there's no resources. Okay. Botanist is in the dormitory. Okay, now he's not. Damn it, where'd he go? Try to calm him down.
I can see you're uncomfortable. Anxious. Aren't you? The circumstances are far from comfortable. Huh. Hard to disagree. I wish I could help. What do you usually do to calm down? Honestly, I try to avoid the thing that scares me or thinking about it. Yeah. I know a thing or two about running from problems. Somehow they always seem to run faster. I never said anything about running. What I meant was taking precautions beforehand. Still, it's nice that you shared how you feel.
Okay, that cheered him up a little bit. Alright.
Jan, we need to discuss something.
What? We just talked!
Looks like you have something to say to me. Please, tell me it's not true. Are we seriously going to farm a human being like it's a plant?
Okay, so word got out. I'm not pressing this too. I don't like to.
It won't be a human being. Think of it as a biological vessel. What? Can you even hear yourself? So, what are we, then? Psychological vessels? The whole idea is just... shameful. I have no other word for it. Why the hell haven't you talked to Lena about it? Here we go again. What? At least appreciate that I'm not suggesting you let me talk to her. Although it would be better.
Hey, look, how you doing? I am doing okay. I am trying to figure out what to do here. No time to look for alternative solutions. Better if I talk to her. I don't know. We do already have the blueprints for this plan. If we talk to Lena and we don't like what she has to say, we could still do this.
No, it's better if I talk to her. So you will? Good. Look, all I'm trying to do here is preserve your humanity. And I believe in Lena. I really believe she can help us again.
Yeah, something I just thought of. Shoot, I don't know how to get to it. Do you guys remember that screen that had like the puzzle pieces of what you've learned from the different altars? We never got one from the miner before he died. So I think I cannot get that. Is it in the altars tab? No. Rebellion. Clearly sad.
Yes, Lucas?
Hi, Jan. Maxwell told me he's giving you a way to help your altars. I thought I'd give you a friendly call and see how it's going. So, how's it going?
I have to say, I'm having some doubts about his method. Why do you ask?
Oh, well, I hope you won't find me annoying, but I wanted to remind you.
Oh
of
my
Rubidium.
god, Lucas. I will dump the rest of the
I'm
Rubidium, I
assuming
swear to
you're
you.
planning to collect it at a more convenient time, but in case you forgot, it really is important, you know.
Insult him.
And you really are a pain in the ass.
Oh, think of me what you want. I won't stop caring. But I get you're busy. So, until next time, I guess.
Oh my god, Chad, do we tell her everything? I feel like this is a big fork in the road. She still thinks I'm alone on the ship. So this would be, I think, tell her that we cloned ourselves. They have different memories. One of them's madly in love with her. One died. And we need help with a brain tumor problem. Which is... You need allies? That's a lot. I would hang up. I think I do it. I think I do it.
Lena, can you hear me?
I'm here. Did you get your rendezvous point?
Not yet. I'm experiencing unforeseen circumstances. Again.
What's the problem?
Tell her everything. Muck it. Let's see what happens.
There's something I haven't told you about this mission.
Okay.
Something I had to do. I was instructed to do, but in the end, it was kind of my decision to follow through. But I really had no choice.
What did you do, Jan?
Well, I created a...
I mean, I want to start with that and then go to that. However, I don't know if that ends the conversation.
a copy of myself.
I'm sorry, but this is just not funny to me. I'm beginning to worry you've completely lost it. Calling me like this in the middle of the night and making up nonsense?
No, Lena, it's true. I know it sounds fucked up, but listen. I have rapidium and I have a womb, you know? Modular.
Phrasing.
Think about it. I can make copies of myself. My altars.
Altars? Jan.
Yeah. Because I use the quantum computer to alter